Don't you hate when you order something and it doesn't show up? Let's lift the mood and go check out something exciting. Alright, ready? We on? How you going, mate?
Hi. God, I love when they're this shiny that you can see yourself.
Like it to subscribe? No. Okay, I'm not going to say that. Could I say that? Do you reckon you could catch a wheelie bin and bite through it? Let's go. I'm Dan, this is Kiwi Skips and this is Trash Talk episode 67. This week we're doing another AMP show. I missed out on the hobby horse race yet again because I got called out for not one but two septic tanks. While I was at the AMP show, I found a bit of kit which could benefit our yard, and it's turning up today, which is ideal because two bits of kit that we ordered got delayed. Before I go get on the tools and go clean one of the trucks for our AMP trade stand, I need you to click that like button and also subscribe because 89% of you who are watching are not subscribed, and we need to get to our goal of 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And currently, as we stand right now, we're sitting at 420. Now let's go get geared up and get ready for the AMP show. We are back for another year at the Southern AMP show and currently setting up with a whole heap of Kiwi Skip bins. We've got general waste and recycling that Karina has got ready for us and prepared, and she's still setting up. What are you setting up at the moment? Flags. We're going to have flags here as well as bins, and over the other side we're going to have a trade stand. Check out all these bins Karina's had delivered with the hook truck and of course the Treadlight tyre truck on her way to pick up a whole heap of tyres. And there's something else here which we haven't done before. We have recycling bins, so hopefully you use these recycling bins, and of course at the moment WasteNet is doing a curbside recycling audit, and unfortunately your recycling's not looking that good. Maybe we got to do a refresher of what can and can't go in the yellow bin, because what's going in them cannot be going in them. So click here to see episode 21 where we told you what can and can't go in the yellow bin. Let's box on and get these bins off this truck over to the other side, and we'll show you where we're setting up our trade site. Here we are, that's how we load 30 bins. Oh, Jesus, what's going on here? I didn't even realize. That's how we almost lost our wheelie bins. But I'll see if I can fix that and we'll get over to the other side. Do you know what the problem is? I never did it. That's not going anywhere. Unfortunately, if you don't do that, they go somewhere. Just look what happens. Right, let's head over to the other part of the site and get these bins off. You've seen me come from the other side to in here, and we've made it with absolutely no hiccups.
Wait a minute.
Absolutely no hiccups. We don't drop bins.
I thought it was all good. We can just go around the corner. Obviously things don't always go to plan, but I got this tidied up, got over to the trade site and got the rest of those bins offloaded. Here we are offloading them. Right, take two. While we get these wheelie bins offloaded, you're probably wondering, what is an AMP show? An AMP show stands for Agricultural and Pastoral Show. It's a traditional rural event held across New Zealand and Australia celebrating farming, agriculture and rural life. These shows bring together farmers, businesses, and then just the public to showcase livestock, produce, machinery, and crafts while offering entertainment, competition, and a family-friendly environment. Right, just like that, we've unloaded all the wheelie bins, but they still have to be distributed across this whole site. And we still have to set up the marquee. But before we do that, I better move this truck.
And if you got down there, you would have also seen the Kiwi Skips food court and the Kiwi Skips Kiwi Enviro trade site. It's an awesome opportunity to really engage businesses with the community, and especially that rural community. So next year, we'll make sure that we are there. Will you be there?
As you can see, we've got the gazebo set up. We've got a few more things to do, but we've got to jump in the trucks, head away and get some more gear ready. And tomorrow we'll probably jump over to the Dan Cam and show you the action at the event. And look at that, Karina is away to go get those tyres. That Treadlight truck has been so handy and it's so good for picking up tyres. In fact, we're picking up way more tyres now than ever. So thank you so much for the support. Let's get out of here. How good does this Kiwi Skips candy look? All right, so we're back in the yard and we're gearing up for the Southern AMP show, and check out the Kiwi Skips claw machine. If you were there on Saturday, I hope you had a wee play, because some of these Kiwis are carrying some treats. So we'll tuck that back in there, and this is now going to be locked up until the event, and I'm going to swallow this key. Let's go see how the boys are going cleaning the trucks. Looks like these guys are starting to make great progress. And check this out. Brad is just standing back watching his new boy George is washing his truck. Come can't believe it. So I've just pulled the new Jetta truck over here to water blast the hook truck. One of the main reasons why we started Kiwi Enviro was so we could keep our trucks clean. Nah, not really. The main reason why we started Kiwi Enviro was to help you guys with all your hydro excavation, any subsurface excavation, septic tank cleaning, grease trap, jetting, water blasting, and don't forget, hydro excavation is the future of digging. Alright, it's got some serious pressure. How are we gonna get this all done, do you think, mate? Gee, I don't know if we can do it. And in all seriousness, we better get this job done, so we'll check in with you later.
Team has been in early this morning and completely set up, so I'll show you around the Kiwi Enviro site. I'm pretty impressed, it's looking pretty awesome. Starting with Karina's ute, the Kiwi Skips hook truck. Now that there has actually got our front loader bins on the back. So we've got the 4.5 metre, 3 metre and 2 metre. Then in here, we've got some skip bags on display. We've got the, of course, the Kiwi Skips mini skip truck. And then we come down here, we've got a recycling game going on there. And then we have the Kiwi Enviro trucks, absolutely polished up. This is the first one we got, the AV7000, the Hydro Vac. Big rig. Hi. God, I love when they're this shiny that you can see yourself. And then we've got the AV8000, the sucker truck.
How about that? It is in absolute full swing right now. Now I'm gonna go find the Ronald McDonald stand and see how that's going, because if you know, Kiwi Skips is currently fundraising for Ronald McDonald House. So let's go see what's happening over there. Hey, I just couldn't help but check out all these epic scarecrows. And my daughter and my niece and nephews have also made one. One of the greatest things about the South AMP show is this Kiwi Skips food court, right? I don't know if I'm being biased, but yeah, it's branded Kiwi Skips and I love food. But I have been back here so many times, including the night market last night, and I can't wait for next year. It is packed down time. We have absolutely had a blast today. Kids have loved it. Been at some pretty good wins on the claw machine. And oh, we just lost a balloon. How good. Oh well, let's finish packing this away. All right, so even though we're packing down, the claw machine is still going hard, and that is completely fundraising for the Ronald McDonald House. And the donations have been pretty epic. Karina, show us the donations.
Which one do you want to pop? Do you want to have a look inside?
Yeah, if we can bust it open. Wowee, that is extraordinary. And that there is all going to the Ronald McDonald House, so we are pretty stoked with that. How good. Thanks so much to everyone that donated. We're back in the yard now from the AMP show, and while I was at the AMP show, I checked out a bit of kit, and well, they were kind enough to give it to us for a demo, so let's test it out. This is the Class Scorpion 741 telescopic telehandler. So obviously this here is a demo machine, so I'm going to test it out now on the tyres. And why I'm so excited about this is it's telescopic. So when we're doing those tyre loadouts with the digger, as you've seen in previous videos, we'll be able to do that there in this thing. And it might speed it up, it might not, but if we don't try it, we'll never know, right? So right now, I'm going to jump in it and I'm going to try push this up and we'll see how that goes. And I've already played around with it in the yard. We told you last week that we were getting 2 new bits of kit, but sadly they're not ready yet and they haven't arrived. So maybe I'm filling a gap right now with this bit of kit. And yeah, either way, those 2 bits of kit will be ready the day this video goes live. That's this Thursday, so I'll be showing them to you next week. So I've just jumped out of the Scorpion, and as you've seen earlier in this video, the boys were cleaning the trucks right here for the AMP show, and they've left some gear out, so I've got to get that so we don't break it. Here's the truck wash detergent. Here's a shovel off the Hydro Vac. So why we've got this seriously cool bit of equipment is because we love to try new things. No one's ever written the perfect formula of how to do things properly, so we're trying to figure it out as we go. Obviously you've seen us with that Libra loader, but it just doesn't quite have enough reach. So we're trialing this to see if this can not only push the tyres up a bit higher, but load it straight into those trucks. Far out, got a few tyres in there. Obviously this is a demo machine, so it's not spec'd exactly how we'd have it. We wouldn't have the agricultural tyres on there, and we wouldn't have this agricultural grab on there. We'd have a grab like the one that's on our lever. On that, this is actually, class machinery is actually built by Liebherr in the Liebherr factory. Well, I don't know about all of it, but this one certainly is. In fact, it's got all the Liebherr tags inside there. So because it's a demo machine, that's exactly what we're doing. We're demoing it, we're going to put it through its paces and see if we can actually do with a bit of kit like this what we need it to achieve, because we don't know. The only way we're ever going to know is if we give it a go, and luckily the good buggers down at class are kind enough to give us a trial with it and see if we can actually make it work. How cool is that Class Scorpion? That is a seriously cool bit of kit, and hopefully it helps us load our tyres way easier in the future, and if it does, we'll add one to our fleet. On that, adding things to the fleet, our gear didn't arrive, but you'll see it next week, and I think you're going to be impressed with what we've ordered. Make sure if you've made it this far, you may as well subscribe, give me a like, because we need to get to our goal of 100,000 subscribers, and I need your help. That's all for Trash Talk episode 67. We'll see you next week. Click here to see last week's video, click here to see a video you haven't seen before, and click down here to subscribe. You know we want you to do that, so just do it.